What is up, guys? How are you? It is
For
your
those
boy
who came in
Heba
late,
coming back at you.
400 years ago,
I'm going
pirates
to do a
attacked and
quick
destroyed a
video
great sailing
today.
ship. A
As
father
you can see,
sacrificed his
I'm
own
here
life to save
on the
his son.
PS5. Unfortunately, once again,
A sole
playing
survivor
none other
washed
than
ashore.
the
The young
Phantom,
boy was nursed to health and
the
swore an
new
oath. I
beat 'em
swear
up
to devote my life to the
based on the
destruction of
old
all forms of
classic
piracy,
comic
greed,
book
and cruelty.
character
May my
by
sons
the
and their
company
sons follow.
called Art of Play.
This is the legacy of my
Now,
family.
this game
I
was
am
originally
the Phantom.
announced for all consoles, including Xbox. But as you can see, to this point, the game is not available on Xbox. And I believe it's because they said something to do, has something to do with some, I guess, recommendation or some, not recommendation, some requirements that Microsoft and their program on Xbox and how you release games to the console that they require. So they said they were dealing with it and that was coming out soon, but that's been like 3 months. So I don't know if the company still is open or what's going on. Point in case, it's very disappointing that it's still not there, as I definitely wanted to support it on Xbox. I'm buying on PlayStation because I want to play the game. And I want to support as well the company so that they maybe helps them out, bring them out to Xbox maybe a little sooner. Maybe no, that's probably wishful thinking, but that was the whole idea on why I purchased the game. Now you can see this is the menu screen. I'm picking Phantom. You can pick out of these two characters, which is the girl. She plays a pivotal role in the comic book for many years.
Trouble in the deep woods.
And for those of you that don't know, Phantom was also part of the team called Defenders of the Earth, which I thought would have been more appropriate if they would have done a whole beat 'em up with all the Defenders of the Earth, all 5 of them, because it would have been could have been like 4-player co-op, things of that nature. Now, supposedly this game got lambasted by a lot of people, critics that played it so far, saying that the gameplay is terrible, that it has a lot of issues. And quite frankly, from the first time I played it, so you have guns as well, that wasn't the case. Or at least I don't feel like that's the case. I think the game plays well. I think the game, I feel hurt myself. I think the game serves its purpose with what it's doing. The animations are decent. The art style, as you can see here, looks fantastic, looks great. It's very comic book accurate, or comic book-esque, if you will, right? And I think the biggest, to be honest, down the situation for the game is the fact that a lot of kids this generation game, they're not gonna really know what the Phantom is, the character. I think that's the only real drawback. Obviously, for people like myself, this is what we grew up with. This is an iconic character that we grew up with. But even back then, in the 80s, he wasn't popular like, let's say, obviously, like Batman in that scale or scope. But he's still a cool character. They made a movie with the actor Billy Zane, which was, for its time, half decent, right? Because of the budget and whatnot. Billy Zane is not a 100% considered, a AAA tiered actor, even though I think he's a much better actor than he ever got credit for. But the movie was half decent. I think what hurt the movie probably more than anything, as far as it being box office success, but then it was, I think, PG or PG-13. It wasn't like rated R or anything. It was more family-based oriented. But again, you know, that doesn't really matter, shouldn't, because they have a lot of things that are PG or PG-13 that are very successful or have been very successful. He does feel like a more adult-centric. You know, it feels like he Indiana Jones type superhero in the jungle, like, you know, more than anything, to be honest. Again, as you can see here, you see me playing the game. You see that. It looks good, graphically look good, the characters are really big. They look very, what you call it, big on screen. So the cell shading and pixel sprites that it has looks really, really good. Color tone, things like that. So let's see.
Phantom is fearful to behold.
Nice. Got some cutouts in the style of comic book cutouts, which is great. Boom. Nice. There you go. I got him with a cow mule kick. And again, it's a shame because I knew from the very beginning, once I saw the comments,
Strikes.
the kind of backlash that I was seeing people talk about, oh, the game is this or the game is that, I had a feeling that more than likely it was there's going to be a situation where it's getting scrutinized way more than normal with other games because of the fact that it's not a popular IP, you know, and it's not Batman or Superman, obviously, or Batman. And it's because also the genre is what they consider a more simplified beat 'em up. Even though beat 'em ups today, in comparison to the standards of before, they're much more sophisticated, in my true honest opinion. Now, that's not to say that that's not to say that
I never want to see you in the deep woods again.
they're still not kind of simplistic by
Under
nature.
attack.
They
It was
are.
all a diversion.
Let me get and because they still are, right? In retrospect, but definitely as far as the elegance of the look, how they feel, how they play with the new controllers, the graphic quality, animations, it's way more high quality than what we got even in this back in the Streets of Rage era and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, back then there was limitations, obviously because of hardware or other things like that, you know, because things weren't sophisticated and advanced in the gaming space. Oh my gosh. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Boom. Somebody get killed. I don't know. I just feel like this game didn't get a fair shot thus far, unless it's those opinions and complaints are coming more from the, I don't know, Nintendo Switch version, maybe, possibly, which I still don't see why that would be the case, because although the Nintendo Switch is
Phantom has the strength of 10 tigers.
hardware-wise, kind of dated and not as advanced as other consoles, it's still capable of running a 2D side-scroller beat 'em up, or it should be, in a really good or decent quality, because, again, like I said, although they look great in comparison to I'm saying, even though they look great in comparison to back in the day and much more advanced, it's still a more simplified simplicity. Type of genre. I was trying to look for the right words. Type of genre. And beat 'em ups have always been fun. Even though they have a simplified look and style to them, beat 'em ups have always been very, very fun. I'm just so disappointed that oof, there we go.
Phantom's cold fury chills even tiger's blood.
Nice. Oh, that was the Mike Hagar there from Final Fight, so you can definitely see where it drew inspiration in the moveset. As far as having available moves, moveset definitely drew inspiration
It's the thing.
from other beat 'em ups with the moves. You can tell Streets of Rage so far. Final Fight. In my opinion, Streets of Rage 2 and 3 were like the pinnacle of beat 'em ups for a very long time. Like, those were the best, most sophisticated, and best mechanic-wise beat 'em ups that were ever made. Obviously, I think Streets of Rage 4, up the ante big time, even though the graphic style is still like water paint, which this looks like water paint in a lot of ways. Very crisp, very clean. As you can see, the fire effects in this level alone look really nice. Looks like you're watching the actual comic and cartoon form. The 3D and 2D capabilities. I even like the shadows that you see in this purple suit. As if it's the outline of the artwork, drawings of the characters itself. Just the vibe it gives me. Oh, cool, you can move them also with
Phantom is fearful to behold.
oh no. It's trying to shoot. It's trying to shoot. Oh. Oh, that sound of gun being empty is pretty cool. I'm gonna die again. Oh no. Oh, yeah, but gonna roll. They're gonna roll. They killed me. No. Let's see if I can survive this madness. Oh. Nice. I passed. Cool. I died 4 times. No. Kills 4. Oh yeah, I died 4 times. Holy crap. So far. I guess in the entirety of the game. What?
I
It's
have
kind of a
raided
lot.
your cave, Ghost Who Walks. I came for your precious skull, but I
See, in the
found even
outward and
greater
cutscenes that
treasure.
look like
Doga, you snake.
little
You can't
bubbles from
escape from
the
the Phantom.
comic book. They
There's
look
nothing
great.
your father can do now, boy.
The
Take
drawing
off,
and the
you
artwork looks
fools!
very
What are
high
you
quality.
waiting for?
I'm trying, Master. The load is too heavy.
It seems like to me that the budget of the game, the bigger aspect of budget of the game was put into the art design, how they drew it, and the graphics, and probably the license of the Phantom himself, even though it's an older one. A lot of people may not relate or recognize it. It's still, nonetheless.
Freak.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta keep shooting. It's a little bit harder. Oh yeah, the wolf is there too. Bobbing and weaving. This is a beautiful segment, to be honest. The horse looking so big. The wolf by its side. I believe you can summon the wolf too, a la Shinobi Shadow Dance, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. That's why I keep using the bullets. Now I can. Oh! Nice. Got him. See, that was cool. Nice, fun sight. And the character, if you look at his face, he does look a lot in resemblance like Billy Zane.
I don't know.
I think
But
Billy
you'll
Zane
never
was the
find
perfect.
him. Your treasure is to be divided up between
casting
the 4
for-
leaders of the Sing Brotherhood. It will fund our global
Oh,
empire.
he's got voiceovers in the
Sing will
cutscenes
rule
too, I
the
just
world.
realized.
Madman, I will uncover
Sound the
your
volume
global
low
empire
in
and
the
bring
actual-
it crumbling to the ground.
Home theater, so it won't give me an echo feedback while I'm talking to you guys on the mic. Stage 2, India. Damn. So that was the first stage.
Going
And
somewhere.
it had
Looking for
multiple
trouble.
levels.
We
Okay.
request a meeting with your
The
master.
first stage had
Foul,
like
stranger.
1, 2, 3 levels.
The master
Nice.
does not take kindly to unwanted
That's how they broke it down.
visitors.
So I'm wondering how many stages it has, all in all. Oh, nice rain. You see that right there? It's definitely from Streets of Rage. Fly kick, nice. Yes. Fly kick. Fuck you. Nice. You got the chicken, trying to get the chicken. Monkey's telling you how to go. Yeah, because I believe in the comics he
Stranger.
actually controls or talk. can talk to animals. See this right here? This is
The
definitely
strength of
another
10 tigers.
Streets of Rage. Nice. Haggard, Mike Haggard, right? See? The dudes with the weapons. They are no all in. Whoa, hold on. Hold on.
Battle strikes. Lightning stands still.
It's always a good, what you call it, a good tactic to do. Nice shoulder thrust. It's pretty cool. One of it takes a lot of energy away. Alright. Like I was saying before, probably not. They probably haven't really done well too. He's not well known,
is
like,
fearful to behold.
a Batman, obviously. Oh no. Oh, I died. No. Uh-oh. A phone ringing. Uh-oh.
We're not looking for trouble. We request a meeting with your master.
You just found trouble, stranger. The master does not take kindly to unwanted visitors.
Let's skip this because we already saw it in the beginning when we first started the stage. Now hopefully you can survive to the end of this game, right? Nice. Love that, love that. Love that shoulder thrust. Love that low slide. Okay, so you got a nice substantial amount of moves, which is great. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the, when you grab them. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I was saying earlier that a nice tactical move to do when you play these beat 'em ups and you see like a lot of them come out at the same time. It's something that I like to do is I like to grab them and throw them all on one side. That way I have control of what side they're in and they can't sneak from the back. That's frequently, right? But see, for the most part, it tends to work for me. Like I said, I love beat 'em ups. I would like to see more AAA 3D beat 'em ups, which looks like we're getting a few of them this year. That's great, you know, in Spine and that other game coming out. There's that Asian kid with the hoodie. I forget the name of it. It looks great. Oh, yeah. Cheesy
Strikes. Lightning stands
So
still.
he hit me in the middle of the animation, which he shouldn't have not done, but he did. Oh, man, this guy. I don't feel like we need a win. Oh, what was that?
You're not going anywhere.
Yo. how we do it.
Strikes. Lightning stands still.
These guys are tough. See how long we've been recording. About 25 minutes. Let's see if we're a little longer. Not too long, right? That's all right. So I don't overstay its welcome. More bullets. This is great.
I'm gonna
Yes.
end you.
Love it. I wonder how many bullets they secure me. Nice. Oh, yeah. Wow. And it does look like we can. It does look like we can. It does look like we can. Hold on, can't. Pockets up. That's a good help. Dang. As you can see, every time I do that animation, oh, I got killed. As you can see, when it does the animation of it does the
We're not
animation
looking for trouble.
of
We
oh my god, these guys they do the animation when they like point up. That's when you know they're gonna stab you and thrust you with the knife. You see? Guns are effective. Just don't get enough bullets every level. But I think that's the limit because you'll be like, you know, that's all you'll use. One is he does the whistling. Maybe he does the whistling so that the dog.
Every phantom is fearful to behold.
What do you do with the money? I don't think it's an upgrade system. It's not 100% sure. Also, what I was trying to say is if you keep getting continuous, continuous bullying, you'll just play the game that way, I think, because it'll feel. It'll feel more. Maybe I just did throw him on the opposite direction. Oh wow. Oh wow. You still had reach. That is nuts. It makes sense because it's a stabber. Sector, what other part of Sacrament, those Egyptian swords they used.
Phantom's cold fury chills even Tiger's blood.
Wow, it's the monkey, I love it, saying go, go, go. Like I said earlier too, if this would have been like a Defenders of the Earth, multi 5-player or 4-player co-op, man, this would have been great. I don't really see all the problem with the game. Like they were claiming. Oh, that's my bullets. Fudge. Fudge. Yeah. See my father can go north. That's one of his problems. He's still not dead. Wow. I wonder what it is.
Lightning stands still.
So I haven't figured that out. Huh? This guy. No. Well, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it off right here. Cut a little short because I don't want to make the video too long. But like I said, hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. It is a game that's cost $22.99 MSRP. I know there's a Kickstarter that was done, and you were able to get a physical copy, and I was gonna support it, but I changed my mind because at last minute they say, oh no, they're not gonna do an Xbox version of the physical copy, only for PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. So I was like, all right, and if you guys can't respect my console or support, then I will not give you money to support the game, the physical game. So, but I should have still done it and see maybe it would have helped them bring it out even more.
Phantom's cold fury chills even Tiger's blood.
There you go. Oh, see? I died.
Going somewhere.
Not
Other than the
looking for trouble.
gameplay mechanics feeling a little bit slow, the gameplay's fine. But I don't think it warrants the hate that it's getting from the actual, media. So guys, leave a like. If you like the video, a thumbs up. If you like the video, thumbs down. If you didn't like the video, share the video with someone you think might like it. Thank you for all of you that continue to support my channel, because without you, you guys, my channel will not be sustained. If you're new to the channel and discovered it and stopped by, thank you. I hope you like the content. If you subscribe, I'm really humbled and grateful, because I know you didn't have to, and it means the world to me. But remember, because you did, I consider you now part of my familia, right? So you can find me on any social media outlets. It's all down in the description below. And you can, hit me up at the end if you want to talk about anything, touch bases, maybe want to donate anything to the channel that I can perhaps highlight or, review, whether it's figure related or video game related or anything of that nature. Movie, it doesn't matter, I do it all. Consider myself a pop culture channel through and through. And, if you ever want to help me out directly, you guys can. There's a way to do it with look at the pigeon down there, with my Patreon and PayPal information. All right, guys, your boy Heba signing off. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy Phantom, the Phantom, old school comic book game, character, and also a movie with Billy Zane, respectfully. Beat 'em up from The Art of Play, I believe. That's the name of the developer. So check it out, support it. If it comes out to Xbox, please support it, because we don't really always get these games. Now, I will tell you one thing before I leave that got me upset is that they did a Kickstarter, and even though they did a Kickstarter, to this day, again, like I said, the Xbox version is still not available. So for those who did support it, you can only imagine the frustration or the level of frustration that they must feel. But they paid for it early. Almost 2 years or 3 years early, supporting the Kickstarter, and yet no version of the game is still available. Not even a demo, nothing. Oh boy, that's bad. All right, guys. See you on the next one. It's your boy Heba signing off. Love you guys. Peace.
It's rough on Roughnecks.